Imagine this. You're walking up a flight of stairs, carrying groceries, or simply bending down to tie your shoes, and suddenly, you feel a sharp pain in your joints or a sense of weakness in your legs. These everyday movements that once felt effortless can become challenging if your bones aren't strong enough. Our bones are the foundation of our body, supporting us through every step, jump, and movement. But just like any structure, they need the right materials to stay strong and resilient. And the best way to do that? Through the right nutrition. In this video, we'll explore the top 3 foods for bone health, packed with essential nutrients that help keep your bones strong, prevent fractures, and support lifelong mobility. Let's dive in. Dairy products. Dairy products have long been recognized as one of the most effective sources of essential nutrients for bone health, particularly due to their high calcium content. Calcium is the primary mineral in bones, forming the structural framework that keeps them strong and resilient. Approximately 99% of the body's calcium is stored in bones and teeth, providing both stability and function. The remaining 1% is found in the blood, muscles, and intercellular fluids, playing a crucial role in nerve transmission, muscle contraction, and vascular function. When dietary calcium intake is insufficient, the body withdraws calcium from bones to maintain stable blood levels, leading to gradual bone loss over time. This process increases the risk of osteoporosis, a condition characterized by weakened bones that are prone to fractures. To counteract this, regular consumption of calcium-rich dairy products can significantly improve bone density and reduce fracture risk. In older adults and postmenopausal individuals who experience accelerated bone loss due to hormonal changes, 1 cup of milk provides approximately 300 milligrams of calcium, which accounts for nearly 30% of the recommended daily intake for adults. Yogurt and cheese offer similar benefits, with certain varieties containing even higher concentrations of calcium due to their processing methods. For instance, Greek yogurt, while lower in calcium than regular yogurt, is rich in protein, which aids in bone remodeling and repair. Hard cheeses such as Parmesan and cheddar contain more calcium per ounce compared to soft cheeses, making them excellent choices for individuals looking to increase their calcium intake efficiently. Beyond calcium, dairy products also contribute to bone health through their vitamin D content. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption in the intestines, ensuring that the calcium consumed is effectively utilized by the body. Without sufficient vitamin D, only a fraction of dietary calcium is absorbed, leading to deficiencies that can compromise bone integrity. While milk is not naturally high in vitamin D, many dairy products are fortified with it to enhance calcium utilization. Fortified milk typically contains 100 IU international units of vitamin D per cup, which helps support adequate calcium absorption and bone mineralization. Cheese and yogurt, unless specifically fortified, generally contain lower levels of vitamin D, making it important to complement dairy consumption with other vitamin D sources such as fatty fish, egg yolks, or moderate sun exposure. Research indicates that individuals with both low calcium and low vitamin D levels have a significantly higher risk of osteoporosis and fractures compared to those with adequate intake of both nutrients. This underscores the importance of consuming dairy in conjunction with vitamin D-rich foods or supplements to maximize bone strength and overall skeletal health. The role of dairy in bone remodeling and strength. Bones are dynamic tissues that undergo continuous remodeling throughout life. This process involves 2 key cell types: osteoblasts, which build new bone, and osteoclasts, which break down old bone tissue. In youth, bone formation outpaces bone resorption, leading to increased bone density. However, as we age, the balance shifts, with resorption occurring at a faster rate than formation, resulting in gradual bone loss. Dairy products provide essential nutrients that support bone remodeling, including protein, phosphorus, magnesium, and potassium. Protein is a vital component of the bone matrix, aiding in collagen formation and bone elasticity. Phosphorus, the second most abundant mineral in bones after calcium, works synergistically with calcium to strengthen bone tissue. Magnesium plays a crucial role in activating vitamin D, ensuring proper calcium metabolism, while potassium helps neutralize acids that can leach calcium from bones. Consuming dairy regularly has been linked to higher bone mineral density, BMD, and reduced fracture risk. A meta-analysis of multiple studies found that individuals with higher dairy consumption had significantly greater bone mass and lower rates of osteoporosis-related fractures compared to those with minimal dairy intake. These findings highlight the importance of incorporating dairy products into a well-balanced diet to maintain optimal bone strength. Despite the benefits of dairy for bone health, some individuals experience lactose intolerance, a condition where the body lacks sufficient lactase, the enzyme required to digest lactose, the sugar found in milk. This can lead to digestive discomfort, including bloating, gas, and diarrhea, making it challenging for some people to consume dairy products regularly. Fortunately, there are several ways to obtain the bone-strengthening benefits of dairy without experiencing digestive distress. Lactose-free milk is specially processed to break down lactose, making it easier to digest while retaining its full nutritional profile, including calcium and vitamin D. Aged cheeses such as cheddar, Swiss, and Parmesan contain minimal lactose due to the fermentation process, making them suitable for many lactose-intolerant individuals. Yogurt is another excellent alternative, as the live probiotic cultures present in yogurt aid in lactose digestion by breaking down some of the lactose before consumption. For those who prefer plant-based alternatives, fortified non-dairy milk such as almond, soy, or oat milk can provide calcium and vitamin D comparable to traditional dairy milk. However, it is essential to choose fortified versions, as unfortified plant-based milks often lack these critical nutrients. To optimize the benefits of dairy for bone health, it is essential to pair dairy consumption with other bone-supporting nutrients and lifestyle habits. 1. Balance dairy with vitamin D. Ensure you are getting enough vitamin D from either fortified dairy, sunlight, or supplements to enhance calcium absorption. 2. Engage in weight-bearing exercise. Regular activities such as walking, jogging, or resistance training help stimulate bone formation and improve bone density. 3. Avoid excessive sodium and caffeine. High salt and caffeine intake can increase calcium excretion, reducing the effectiveness of dairy's calcium content. 4. Spread dairy intake throughout the day. Instead of consuming large amounts at once, distribute dairy intake across meals to maximize calcium absorption efficiency. By incorporating these strategies, dairy can serve as a powerful foundation for maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis throughout life. By making dairy a consistent part of your diet, alongside a nutrient-rich lifestyle and regular physical activity, you can support lifelong bone strength and reduce the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Fatty fish. Fatty fish is one of the most potent dietary sources for supporting strong and healthy bones, providing essential nutrients that work synergistically to enhance bone density and reduce the risk of fractures. Among the most beneficial fatty fish are salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, and trout, all of which offer high levels of vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and quality protein. These nutrients play a critical role in bone metabolism, calcium absorption, and inflammation reduction, making fatty fish a key component of a bone-healthy diet. Vitamin D is particularly important because it enhances calcium absorption in the intestines, ensuring that dietary calcium is efficiently utilized for bone formation and maintenance. Without sufficient vitamin D, the body struggles to absorb enough calcium, which can lead to bone weakening, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in abundance in fatty fish, help reduce inflammation in bones and joints, which is essential for preventing bone deterioration and conditions like osteoporosis and arthritis. Unlike other dietary fats, omega-3s have been shown to directly support bone-building cells known as osteoblasts, while also reducing the activity of osteoclasts, the cells responsible for bone resorption. This balance helps maintain bone strength over time. Let's take a closer look at how fatty fish contributes to bone health and why it should be a regular part of your diet. Fatty fish is one of the few natural food sources rich in vitamin D, making it an indispensable component of a bone-friendly diet. A 3.5-ounce, 100-gram serving of wild salmon provides 500 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D, which can meet or exceed the daily recommended intake for most adults. Farmed salmon contains slightly less, but still provides a substantial amount, typically around 250
Other
IU
fatty
per
fish,
serving. Such as sardines, mackerel, and herring also contain high levels of vitamin D, making them excellent options for individuals who do not get enough sunlight exposure. Canned sardines, in particular, are a highly nutritious choice because they contain tiny, edible bones rich in calcium, providing a double benefit for bone strength. Without enough vitamin D, the body cannot absorb sufficient calcium from food, leading to hypocalcemia, a condition where calcium levels in the blood drop too low. To compensate, the body pulls calcium from bones, weakening them over time and increasing the risk of fractures. Prolonged vitamin D deficiency can result in osteomalacia in adults, a condition characterized by soft bones, and rickets in children, which leads to bone deformities. Research shows that people with chronic vitamin D deficiency have a significantly higher risk osteoporosis and fractures, particularly in older adults. Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are a type of polyunsaturated fat that play a major role in reducing chronic inflammation, which can contribute to bone loss over time. Unlike omega-6 fatty acids, which are prevalent in processed foods and may promote inflammation when consumed in excess, omega-3s help protect bones by reducing the activity of bone-resorbing cells. Fatty fish is one of the best sources of two essential omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. These compounds have been shown to enhance bone mineral density, BMD, improve bone strength, and lower the risk of fractures. One study found that higher omega-3 intake was associated with greater bone mass and a lower incidence of osteoporosis in older adults. Another study on postmenopausal women showed that supplementing with omega-3s helped reduce bone loss and increased calcium retention, highlighting the importance of these essential fats in maintaining skeletal health. Bone is a living tissue that undergoes continuous remodeling throughout life, involving two key processes: bone formation by osteoblasts and bone resorption by osteoclasts. A healthy balance between these two activities is essential for maintaining strong and resilient bones. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish directly influence this remodeling process by promoting osteoblast activity while reducing the excessive activity of osteoclasts. This means that omega-3s help the body build more bone while preventing unnecessary bone breakdown. Additionally, omega-3s contribute to collagen synthesis, which enhances bone flexibility and reduces the likelihood of fractures. Collagen is an essential protein found in bones that provides structural integrity, and its production declines with age. By supporting collagen production, omega-3s further improve bone strength and longevity. Fatty fish is also an excellent source of high-quality protein, which is essential for bone growth and repair. Protein plays a critical role in maintaining bone mass by stimulating the production of insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, a hormone that promotes bone formation. A 3.5-ounce, 100-gram serving of salmon provides around 20 to 25 grams of protein, making it a powerful food for maintaining muscle and bone health. Since muscle mass and bone strength are closely linked, consuming enough protein is vital for preventing falls and fractures, especially in older adults. Several studies have highlighted the connection between fatty fish consumption and reduced fracture risk. A long-term study on older adults found that individuals who consumed fatty fish at least twice per week had a significantly lower risk of hip fractures compared to those who rarely ate fish. To get the most out of fatty fish for bone health, consider these practical tips. 1. Consume fatty fish at least twice per week to ensure adequate intake of vitamin D and omega-3s. 2. Pair fatty fish with calcium-rich foods, such as leafy greens or dairy products, to enhance bone mineralization. 3. Choose wild-caught fish whenever possible, as they tend to have higher omega-3 and vitamin D levels compared to farmed fish. 4. For those who don't eat fish, consider high-quality fish oil supplements that provide EPA and DHA to support bone health. Fatty fish is a powerhouse of bone-strengthening nutrients, offering vitamin D for calcium absorption, omega-3s for reducing inflammation, and protein for bone repair. Regular consumption of salmon, sardines, mackerel, and other fatty fish can significantly enhance bone density and reduce the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. By incorporating fatty fish into your diet alongside other nutrient-rich foods and an active lifestyle, you can support lifelong bone strength and overall skeletal health. Leafy green vegetables. Leafy green vegetables are one of the most powerful plant-based foods for maintaining strong and healthy bones. Packed with calcium, vitamin K, magnesium, and other essential minerals, these greens play a critical role in bone metabolism, enhancing bone density and reducing fracture risk. Among the best leafy greens for bone health are spinach, kale, collard greens, bok choy, Swiss chard, mustard greens, and turnip greens. While dairy products are often recognized as the primary source of calcium, leafy greens provide a plant-based alternative that is both nutrient-dense and highly beneficial for individuals who are lactose intolerant or prefer a plant-focused diet. In addition to calcium, leafy greens contain compounds that neutralize bone-damaging acids in the body, helping to preserve skeletal strength over time. These vegetables also offer vitamin K, a lesser-known but crucial nutrient for bone formation. Vitamin K works synergistically with calcium to activate osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix, ensuring proper bone mineralization and strength. Research shows that low vitamin K intake is associated with an increased risk of osteoporosis and fractures, highlighting the importance of leafy greens in a bone-supportive diet. Let's explore how leafy green vegetables contribute to bone health and why they should be an essential part of your daily nutrition. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in the human body, with 99% of it stored in bones and teeth. It provides structural integrity to the skeleton and ensures proper muscle and nerve function. When dietary calcium intake is insufficient, the body withdraws calcium from bones to maintain stable blood levels, leading to bone thinning and increased fracture risk over time. Leafy green vegetables offer a highly bioavailable source of calcium that can contribute significantly to daily calcium needs. Here's how some of the top greens compare in terms of calcium content. Collard greens. 1 cup of cooked collard greens provides 266 milligrams of calcium, which is more than a cup of milk. Kale. 1 cup of cooked kale contains 179 milligrams of calcium, making it an excellent addition to a bone-healthy diet. Turnip greens. 1 cup of cooked turnip greens offers 197 milligrams of calcium. Bok choy. 1 cup of cooked bok choy provides 158 milligrams of calcium. However, not all leafy greens provide highly absorbable calcium. While spinach is rich in calcium, it also contains oxalates, compounds that bind to calcium and reduce its absorption. For individuals looking to maximize calcium intake from greens, low oxalate options like kale, collard greens, and bok choy are the best choices. Vitamin K is often overlooked when it comes to bone health, but it is just as essential as calcium and vitamin D. It plays a key role in bone mineralization by activating osteocalcin, a protein that helps bind calcium to bone tissue. Without sufficient vitamin K, calcium cannot be efficiently deposited into bones, leading to weaker bone structure and a higher risk of fractures. Leafy green vegetables are among the richest natural sources of vitamin K, particularly in the form of vitamin K1. Some of the top vitamin K-rich greens include kale. 1 cup of cooked kale contains 1,062 micrograms of vitamin K, which is over 10 times the daily requirement. Collard greens. 1 cup of cooked collard greens provides 772 micrograms of vitamin K. Spinach. 1 cup of cooked spinach offers 889 micrograms of vitamin K. Swiss chard. 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard contains 573 micrograms of vitamin K. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that individuals with higher vitamin K intake had significantly greater bone mineral density and a lower risk of fractures compared to those with inadequate intake. This emphasizes the bone protective benefits of leafy greens and their role in maintaining long-term skeletal health. Magnesium is another critical mineral found in leafy green vegetables that directly impacts bone density. While calcium receives most of the attention, magnesium is essential for activating vitamin D, which in turn regulates calcium absorption. Without enough magnesium, vitamin D cannot function properly, leading to calcium deficiencies that weaken bones. Leafy greens such as Swiss chard, spinach, and mustard greens are excellent sources of magnesium. 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard provides 150 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 40% of the daily requirement for adults. A study published in Osteoporosis International found that individuals with higher magnesium intake had greater bone mineral density and a reduced risk of fractures, especially in older adults. This highlights the importance of consuming leafy greens regularly to support bone health. In addition to their high nutrient content, Leafy green vegetables also help neutralize acids in the body, which can have a bone protective effect. Modern diets high in processed foods, animal proteins, and refined sugars can create an acidic environment in the body, leading to increased calcium loss from bones as the body attempts to balance pH levels. Leafy greens are naturally alkalizing, helping to counteract this acidity and preserve bone mineral density. This is especially important for individuals who consume high-protein or high-sodium diets, as excess protein and salt can increase calcium excretion through urine. By including more leafy greens in your daily meals, you can help maintain a balanced pH and reduce unnecessary bone calcium loss. To fully maximize the bone-strengthening benefits of leafy greens, consider these practical tips. 1. Consume a variety of leafy greens to ensure a broad spectrum of bone-supporting nutrients. 2. Pair leafy greens with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado to enhance vitamin K absorption. 3. Steam or sauté greens instead of boiling them to preserve calcium and magnesium content. 4. For those concerned about oxalates, choose low oxalate greens like kale, collard greens, and bok choy for better calcium absorption. Leafy green vegetables are a nutrient-dense powerhouse for supporting strong and healthy bones. Rich in calcium, vitamin K, magnesium, and other essential minerals, these vegetables contribute to higher bone density, improve calcium absorption, and reduced fracture risk. By making leafy greens a regular part of your diet, alongside a balanced intake of other bone-strengthening foods, you can enhance bone strength and maintain lifelong skeletal health.